All right, welcome to another episode of What's Good, Cheyenne. And I'm JP, your Fluellen, your host, along with Curtis Lackey.
Here and charmed.
All right, so we're gonna just kind of talk about a little bit of the things that are going on in Cheyenne right now, which is we're starting to get geared up for the school year, which starts next week.
Yep.
And one thing we're doing for awareness is the for Mac kind of the awareness of that it is the first day of school. Slow down out there, drive normal. It's gonna be okay. Also, along with that, we're gonna see a bunch of realtors and the public will be out there kind of representing the crosswalks around the schools and making sure that there'll be some signs up saying slow down, be aware, kids are out there running around. One thing I do want to give you forewarning is that the cops will be out like it's going out of style for the next month. So watch your speed. They will pull you over. They are looking for new dollars to pump into Cheyenne. So keep your eyes peeled because there's a lot of new conspicuous vehicles that you do not know that they're actually, police cars.
Or pickup trucks. There's some police pickup trucks.
Yep. We used to have those horseback cops. What happened to those guys?
I don't know. I've seen a couple motorcycles. I'm gonna go, hey, Chips.
Chips and Salsa. I think his name was Chip, and the other short dude was Salsa, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. Poncherello, and John. Yeah, those guys. Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, keeping, just be aware, what else is going on.
Well, a lot of people, the problem about this time of the year is a lot of people who are looking for houses or selling houses think, well, this busy season's done, so I'm just going to quit. No. It actually gets easier for you to sell and to buy because, in the middle of the summer, you're going to have to hurry up and make that offer because they're going to get other offers. You have multiple offers. You got to compete. The odds of that are going down right now. There's still listings out there. There's still buyers out there. If you're going to be a lister or a buyer, don't just think you got to stop. Actually, I think over half the houses I have lived in, I have bought in off season, including December, because you can get some really good deals that way too. So,
yeah. So if you're looking to take a home that you already own, and you're looking to, upgrade, so there's two pieces of advice: get your home on the market now.
Yeah.
Average days on market, I think in Cheyenne is about 54 days. So get your home on the market now, get it under contract, and then start looking. Yeah. That way, you have, an end point, because if you write an offer that's contingent, it could take,
50 days.
54 days, get your house under contract. So looking at it through that lens, because the most stressful part about selling is selling the first house to buy the second house. And the most stressful part about that is if your home's not under contract, you got nowhere to go.
Yeah, exactly.
You have a place to go. You just go back to the house you already live in.
Yeah.
So that's my advice in terms of, contingent offers. I actually did a whole video explaining, the dynamics around that on my YouTube channel. Just search for contingency, and you can actually see how I broke it down and the advantages and disadvantages of contingent offers. As a matter of fact, I just wrote a contingent offer today, so we'll see how it goes. But also, if you're in Colorado and you're actually watching this, and you're looking for a safe haven, Cheyenne's a good spot to be a safe haven from, Colorado and all its grandeur. So,
yeah.
Another thing that's really good about Wyoming, or Cheyenne in particular, is that we're so close to Colorado that, you might not even notice you're gone except for the traffic. So,
Exactly. Like if you want to go shopping to Costco's, well, Fort Collins has Costco's. I have a membership there.
yeah, we have a Sam's Club. So,
Yeah, and I've run into people in Fort Collins more than I even thought, more I expected to. I've run into people say, "Oh, you're in Cheyenne and you're in here in Fort Collins too." We go to the drive-in theater there too in the summertime.
yeah.
So just
Um,
the first feature. The second feature goes a little late. You're going to get home real late, but you still will get home.
yeah, of course. A couple more weeks left of Fridays on the Plaza. So
Yeah,
we're done.
take advantage of those. I went to one. I better try and go to a couple more. I'll be out of town this Friday though, so I guess next week's it.
Yeah, next week is it, the third. And then West or Edge Fest. Edge Fest is coming up in September. Uh,
Mhm.
so if you like unique artists, um, you can get yourself a ticket to that, which is free. All you have to do is just spend money at some of the booths and some of the they have some of the most finest food trucks that will be here for that.
Yeah,
Uh,
baby.
and that is, oh, actually, no, that's before September. It's August 26th.
Oh, okay, cool.
So that's just right around the corner. We got ZZ Ward, Devon Cole, Lauren Ruth, Emmy Melly. So it's like an all women's kind of a lineup this year. So, um, if you want to hear yourself roar, ladies, then if you want to be a girl on fire, go to Edgefest. So there's that. Yeah.
But the main thing right now is just watch for the kids because they don't watch for you, so you got to watch for them. So
Yeah, it's all about the little people, you know.
yeah,
There's nothing worse than a kid getting hurt. I mean, that's just
yeah.
yeah, that's
And
awesome.
how would you like to carry that around on your back for years to come?
Yeah, yeah.
Not fun.
Yeah, I heard about
Better just to
is the Old West Museum. Have you been there?
not for a while.
Yeah, I knew a guy who's been living in Cheyenne for 40 years, never been there. He went there for the first
Well, not,
actually like
I was there about 3 months ago. So
quite a while that for like I've been here in Cheyenne for 16 years and I think I went there one time, but it was at night because my band played a gig there. And so we never actually saw the museum because it was dark in there. So
uh, one of the nice things they had is when my daughters were growing up, they had a summer camp there that lasted about a week. And that was my youngest daughter's favorite one. Her all-time favorite was that camp. She went to theater camp. She went to they also liked the animal shelter camp. So that one and the Old West Museum were her favorite ones. They have a lot of good stuff for the kids, and they learn quite a bit too.
nice. Yeah. Yeah, I think they still do that one at the no, actually they stopped doing it. The camp at the animal shelter
Oh, did they? Well, that's too bad.
last year.
But it has expanded. I mean, you need to go if you haven't been in there for the last several years and you live here, go again. You wouldn't believe all the stuff they have added. And it's a cool way to get some Christmas stuff, Christmas shopping for people who don't live here.
They have a little
That's
gift in there.
yeah, go in the gift stop, go in the gift store and get some stuff that's purely Wyoming and especially for people who are hard to buy for. Go in there and buy some stuff. I've done that many years.
Yeah, I know the owner of Wyoming Home
Oh, okay.
down. There's some cool stuff in there by like local artists and stuff. And then Red Bison, I know the owner of Red Bison.
Yeah. So if you want your house to have
Unique
that Western fling,
that sell a limb, to buy, but it's awesome.
yeah. I mean, they have beds with antlers on them, and I mean, everything looks like it's in a log cabin or something back in the 1800s,
Yeah.
but it's brought up to 22nd century standards. So
Yeah, some unique fun facts is that most people don't know that Taco John's is actually based out of Cheyenne.
yeah, yeah, their headquarters is here. They're experimenting. Their experiment kitchen is here. I've been into that too. And then, well, it's not in business anymore, but Mini Mart. started in Cheyenne as well.
What?
Yeah,
No. Mini Mart?
Mini Mart.
Huh. Yeah, they're not around anymore. They got absorbed by somebody years ago, I'm sure.
A couple of them, yeah.
Because that was like the cliche in almost every movie. I'm gonna go down to the mini mart and get myself some.
Yeah.
Remember back in the day when you could go down to the gas station and play video games?
Oh yeah, yeah. Can't do that anymore. You got to do it at home.
Play video games at home. But yeah, I remember going down to the gas station and there was a whole little section just on playing video games.
Oh yeah. That's always what the bowling alleys used to be. Was there was a whole back area of nothing but video games.
Yeah.
So, but now around Cheyenne, there are some places. I think there's three now that is old style video games. One's in the mall, one's on 17th Street, and there's another one someplace too.
Oh,
And they're busy
yeah.
with kids. I thought it'd be just people like our age who grew up with Nintendo and the Atari 26 and 5200 and all that, or Pong.
Was there an Atari 5200? I think it was
Yeah,
the.
that was called the Super System. Yeah, it was called the Super System. That's the one I had because it had graphics of Pac-Man just like the arcade.
And it was the what?
It was the Atari Super System 5200.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that was definitely before I got in the Atari game when there was the 2600.
That was before the 5200.
And then my actually my wife now, my girlfriend at the time, she had a Tandy, a Tandy
Oh yeah,
first like computer slash game system, which it wasn't like a full on computer. It was just like a I don't even know. That sucker was old.
yeah. Nowadays they have if you don't like VR, which I do, they have games with graphics as good as movies, but you got to have the computer to do it.
Yep. Yeah,
So
you have to. Some of those machines are so custom built; they're several thousands of dollars.
mhm.
But nowadays the games are so efficient because they're hybrid games. They're games that have just enough to grab the operate. It's just to operate the basics, and then all this stuff gets downloaded from the internet.
Yeah, yeah. That's kind of the way the VR games I have do too. You don't buy anything. You buy it and download it. You don't put a disc in it or anything. It's all downloaded.
Yep,
So
just uploads.
some of them are cheap graphics. Some of them are like, whoa, this is a little too real.
Yeah, yeah. Well, very good, man. So, yeah, if people want to know what's going on in Cheyenne specifically on any specific day, how can people get a hold of you, Curtis?
Oh, many ways. You can contact me by email. That's Kurt with a C. Kurt Lackey, Lackey, Kurt Lackey Homes, plural. KurtLackeyHomes@gmail.com. Or you can call or text me at 307-286-0729. I always have the phone on me, as you just heard. 307-286-0729.
Nice. And if people want to get a hold of me and see what's going on over at Real, you could just give me a call, 307-772-1184, or JP at titanreteam.com. And yeah, I mean, there's always something going on in Cheyenne. You just got to know where to look. Sometimes it might
Exactly.
drag in a movie or a scavenger hunt, but there's definitely things to do here. So don't let the small town vibe fool you because there is plenty to do here. That's why I'm still here. So
Yeah. Yeah. This is not Mayberry with
yeah,
Andy. So
if you have any ideas, if you're from Cheyenne and you just heard about the show and you want some things that you'd like us to cover, feel free to drop a comment, hit a, you know, hit a like, hit a subscribe, and yeah, that'll conclude another episode of What's Good Cheyenne. Get you guys next time.
all righty.